Tonight, the police union telling us the shooting happened after an attempted robbery at a cash for gold shop in East Oakland. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Meeback. Oakland police confirming 6 people were shot, 2 are dead. KTVU's Zach Sauce live tonight in Oakland with the very latest on this breaking news. Zach?
And Mike, as you can see, police still out here on International Boulevard conducting their investigation, where the focus of that investigation again remains on the cash for gold shop just behind me. That is where the Oakland Police Officers Association, the police union tells us an attempted robbery took place here around 7:45 this evening. Oakland police speaking to us just a short while ago. They tell us they were called here after an employee tripped a silent alarm. Investigators say a total of 6 people were shot here, 2 of whom are dead. The POA telling us a group of 5 suspects entered that shop here in International and 71st, where gunfire was exchanged between them and the store owner. According to the POA, 2 of the suspects were killed, 3 others were injured and taken to the hospital. As for the owner of the shop, we're told he was also shot and is now recovering in the hospital. We're told by a friend that he was shot in the hand. He is conscious and expected to be okay. Here's some of what police had to say earlier.
It appears that the business was open. It appears individuals did enter the business to conduct business. Well inside, it appears that there was some type of altercation that occurred well inside that business, which resulted in the gunfiring.
And again, according to the POA, 2 suspects dead, 3 others in the hospital. We are, of course, awaiting further details from police. They expect to release more tomorrow. Back to you, Mike.
No, this is beautiful. I like this. I like this because people are going to have to stop. They got to stop. They got to stop trying to rob and take advantage of other people. And you know, at a time where you see places like Oakland, where this took place, has a smaller number of police officers due to budgetary restrictions, mismanagement by the previous mayors and the city council. When you see people have been protesting for a long time against civility and they've been trying to say no police, they try to convince us and tell us that you need mental health experts to go and deal with these criminals. And finally, we get a story where the business owner, because, you know, I just reported over in California how the jewelry store got hit up and they walked in, 15 different people pushed over the owner. The other guy, his son, was sitting there with his hands up and they robbed him blind. And the guy now, you know what I'm saying, he had a stroke and a heart attack. Now we finally get some justice. Now we finally get some get back. Now, some of y'all will sit there and say, well, Anton, I thought you didn't advocate for violence. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm advocating for somebody to be able to defend their property. These people walked in to take advantage of a business owner. They thought that they seen an opportunity, and 2 of them left lifeless, which I'm not an advocate for people to die. But at the same time, if you die in the process of trying to take somebody else's life, they absolutely have a right to defend themselves. And so, first of all, we need to give kudos and celebrate the business owner for effectively defending himself and not dying. The only casualty, the only real casualty in this situation, in my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure that y'all probably going to have a different opinion inside of the chat. It's going to be some mixed reactions, and that's okay. The only casualty in this situation was the owner's hand. That's it. And we pray for him. We pray for a speedy recovery. We also pray for any survivor in this situation to turn their life over to God and do things the right way instead of trying to take advantage of a business owner, a person that probably pays an egregious amount of taxes, probably spends a lot of money employing other people and pouring into the community. Oakland needs all of the businesses that they can get. A lot of these cities, a lot of these locations need all of the business, all of the jobs, all of the economic opportunity that they can get. And these people are willing to take somebody's life over jewelry, over cash, over a nominal amount, a fee, and they're willing to take somebody else's life. And I guarantee you they are scourge. They are the scourge of the earth. They have terrorized the community. And it's a strong possibility that this is not the first time that they've committed a crime so heinous. And they finally finally met their match, you know, and it wasn't enough for him to just be able to trigger the police and get them over to the location to try to prevent, you know what I'm saying, more egregious things from happening. You do know that Oakland is short on police officers. We've already learned that just from the sideshows. The neighbors can't get the police to come out there and be able to stop them from doing sideshows. They block off the entrances. They block off everything. Nobody gets arrested. They don't have the technology to be able to get anybody or identify anybody. People commit crimes on a regular basis in places like this, and they get away with it, and we just cool. We're just cool. It's okay. No repercussions, no problems, no trouble. Listen, if this guy hadn't defended himself, it's a strong possibility he might not be here with us today. And nobody would mourn him. Nobody would probably miss him. We'd report on it for the next couple of days, or maybe even a day. He might get 15 minutes on a national network. Certainly it'll be reported on the local news, and then people will move about their day because it's not even a big deal. We have to start caring about the people that are doing the right thing. It's not just about the preservation of life. It's no longer just about the preservation of life. It's the preservation of good principles, morals, and making sure that we get some control over these places that are absolutely out of control. And when Trump then say, hey, man, we need to send in the National Guard, we need to make these places safe again, you know what demons and devils do? They revolt. They revolt. The politicians, they continue to monetize your pain and your suffering and your issues and what's the problematic things that's happening inside of the community. We don't really have any real outrage when things happen to people that's inside of your community because you expect it. It's normalized. It's not even a big deal anymore. And so now the fake outrage usually comes. The fake outrage usually comes when somebody says, hey, man, we need to clean up the community. The Trump administration said, hey, Oakland, Chicago, Denver, these liberal places, New York, we would like for them to call and say, hey, man, can you help us with this crime problem? And for whatever reason, not one liberal governor or mayor has called and said, hey, please, there have been the police departments. The president of the Milwaukee Police Department said, listen, we need Trump up here ASAP. And you know what the mayor said? Governor ain't said two words. Hey, Trump said, hey, call me. We can come in and stamp this out. We can make sure that the people can walk back and forth and get things under control. It's almost already gone. Baltimore, call me. Baltimore said, hey, just send some money. We don't really need your help. Since when? When have y'all been able to get things under control yourself? Hey, send some money. We good on the help. We good on the crime part. Just give us some money so that we can try to fix our budgetary woes and issues, because we know that business owners are leaving. We know that the school systems are collapsing. We know that we've ran these cities into the ground. We know that we've been horrible in how it is that we manage the United States of America and all of these different cities and so on and so forth. So when we finally start ripping off the Band-Aid so that we can fix what happens in the culture and in the community, the first thing that you're going to have is people revolting. Nah, we not doing it. Nah, I'm not interested. No. What you doing? What you talking about? National Guard? What you going to do that for? You're going to have to get some permission to send in the National Guard to fix the crime. You got to get permission for that. And so this is what we've now subjected ourselves to. But y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description of this video. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Thank you for sponsoring what it is that we got going on over here. And last but not least, make sure y'all tap in and get with the Patreon if you are a person that's looking to grow and rock out with a group of people that's going in the direction that you're going in. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to stay on top of it.